We are live here from Bannerwood Park in Bellevue, Washington for this 3A Metro League matchup and a big-time rivalry between your O'Day Fighting Irish and the Eastside Catholic Crusaders. I'm the voice of O'Day Baseball, Andrew Byer, here in Bannerwood Park. Like I said, great day for baseball. No rain in the forecast. Hopefully we won't see any. Got a couple clouds in the air, staying dry, and what a day it could be. The Irish come into this one as they have a number one seed on the line. If they are able to take down the Crusaders, they will have a exact and dead tie for first place in the Metro League Mountain Division, which will come down to a literal coin flip later tonight to determine if they can get the 1 or 2 seed. Preferably, obviously they want the 1 seed so they can avoid the top seed West Seattle in the division and eventually in the Metro League playoffs. We are about to get ready to go here as leading off, Chasen Beltran up to the plate for Eastside. Should mention Patrick Galvin, sophomore, starting on the mound once again. Pitched real well here against Bishop Blanchette in this game at Bannerwood as we are underway in the first pitch strike to Beltran. Beltran, your DH, and in fact a leadoff hitter. Quite the combination there as Galvin's pitch is chopped. One hopper right at Galvin as he tosses it over to Reese at first. One easy out. What a way to start there for the Irish. Quick at bat. Nice easy play. Routine. We have one out.
Now batting the center fielder, number 12, Dax DeLucci.
Dax DeLucci digging in here for Eastside Catholic in your center fielder. Should mention O'Day and Eastside played earlier a couple weeks ago at Eastside where the Irish took them down 8-2 in a fantastic performance by pitcher Simon Adams, nearly going a complete game, going 6 2/3, and the Irish taking the dub. Galvin's pitch is way outside. 1-1 the count. Another pitch that's way outside from Galvin, 2-1. Galvin's pitch is, once again, nearly a repeat of the last two in the other batter's box. 3-1 the count here. Good hitter's count for DeLucci. Galvin looking to battle back in the count as time is called from, I believe, the batter. We will resume play. Galvin's windup and stretch. Good pitch there, outside corner. Got him swinging. 3-2 count now as it runs full on DeLucci. Big pitch here early in the game from Galvin as he goes into his windup. His 3-2. Inside nearly clips him as we will now have a runner on for Eastside early in this one. I'll bring Drew Sanidad to the plate.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Drew Sanidad.
He, in fact, went 2 for 3 in their last meeting, like I mentioned earlier, at Eastside. One of the top performers for the Crusaders as he takes one just on the outside corner for strike 1. Good pitch there from Galvin. Galvin's pitch is chopped down the third baseline. Good play by Von Lowe. He looks at second, no play. Great throw over in the hole, over to get him at 1. As he pushes the runner over, but there is still, regardless, 2 outs on the board. Very impressive play there from Von Lowe, able to move over and get on his feet and throw it over to first in time. He had no shot at getting 2, but luckily enough, he was able to get the first out, which is still important nonetheless. Big lead over at second for DeLucci as that pitch is outside for ball 1. Powell, the hitter for the Crusaders at the plate. Galvin's pitch called for a strike. The throw from Givens is not in time. Like I mentioned, that big lead may have almost gotten DeLucci over there at second, but luckily for him, he's able to get back in time as we have a 1-1 count here. Galvin's pitch. That ball is chopped, slow roller, but it will go foul. 2 strikes on Powell. As I mentioned before, this is a very big game for O'Day as they are rolling with the sophomore, trying to get him some big game experience, which will be clutch because they will need him down the road in the Metro playoffs and hopefully the state playoffs. Galvin takes a long look back over it too. His stretch in the pitch. That ball is chopped to him once again, goes through his legs. Nolan charging over, sidearm throw. He is not able to get him as Reese bobbles a pick over at first. I don't believe he would have got him either way as the Crusaders now have a runners at the corners with 2 outs here. Good position for them, able to hopefully for them to drive in some runs. We have Jack D'Antonio coming to the plate for Eastside.
Right fielder number 6, Jack D'Antonio.
Big situation here for the Irish as you don't want to let any runs get on the board early in this one and trying to fight your way back. Galvin looking over at first. His pitch is outside for ball 1. Looks over and throws over, but no play. Big situation in this one early as Galvin's pitch. High and outside again, 2-0 the count on D'Antonio. This game is being played as a makeup from a rainout over at Judkins Park a couple weeks ago on April 20th. Being played up now and the stakes are at the highest they've ever been for the Irish. May is when the playoffs start, and May is when the big things start. As you can tell, May 2nd the date. As you look at that, a game already in big contention and big stakes as Galvin's pitch above the zone as they will rule a balk on Galvin, and that'll drive in the first run for Eastside here. One nothing Eastside early in this one. Not exactly the outcome you really wanted if you're O'Day here. But nonetheless, there's a lot of time, and there's a lot of time for them to make it up as Galvin fires a strike in there. 2-1 the count on D'Antonio. That ball is lined over into left field. Left fielder Tyler Bugby will make a play on it. L7 is the ruling. And that'll bring us to the end of the top of the first inning. Eastside nabs a run from O'Day, and we will be right back on YouTube here on the Irish Sports Network. We are back here from Bannerwood Park, ready from Bannerwood Park as we have the bottom of the first coming up, as we have a bit of a switch in the lineup from the normal. We have Davis Downer, who's been red hot lately. Had the one hit in the game, which was the triple, and he had his home run as in that Eastside game, as I mentioned. Now leading off for O'Day, as we have the pitcher for Eastside, Gavin Huffer, on the mound. We are ready to rock and roll in this one, as Huffer's first pitch will be inside for ball one on Downer. Downer appears to be hitting first in the lineup because, like I said, his red-hot performance. Hopefully he can continue that today in a must-win game for the Irish. Huffer's pitch is low, I believe, for no, umpire will call it a strike. 1-1 the count. Way inside on Downer for another ball here. Davis Downer's nickname Triple D, as you can hear from the chants and cheers from the O'Day dugout as he takes one for strike. Huffer comes set in the pitch. Down the dirt for ball four. O'Day now has an early base runner here. Hopefully Vaughn Lowe, who is one of the hottest hitters on the team and has one of the highest averages, in fact, can put a run early on the board here to hopefully tie it up for the Irish, as Downer gets his lead over at first. Looks over at Downer. His pitch is fouled straight back to the fencing. 0-1 the count on Lowe. Lowe is one of those guys who can just drop in base hits pretty much anytime you want him. Nice little contact bloopers over the infielders' heads, but they're too shallow for the outfielders to come in and get him. As Downer, he's caught in between there, and we will have a run down here. Trying to run him down. Will he get around the tag? No, he won't. He nearly does, as he is thrown out. Rule that a 3-6 put out, as the Irish now have an early out here in the top of the first inning. Good move there from Huffer, the pitcher, able to nab him over at first and get a dangerous base runner in Downer off the bases. Oh, 0-1 the count on Lowe, as Huffer's 0-1 pitch is spiked in the dirt. 1-1 count here. A rare base running mistake from the Irish overall. Haven't had too many of those this year. So, in fact, it is a rarity, as Lowe pokes one over to the second baseman, charging on it. Throw over to first. Very light. Did he beat it out? No, he did not. Almost, though. Good hustle there from Lowe, as there are two outs here in the top of the bottom of the first inning, excuse me. Bring up another one of the best hitters on this team, Joe Githens, to the plate. Joe batting an exact .333 on the year. Numbers you really want to see from your catcher, and one of your seniors, of course. As he digs in here, the only lefty on the O'Day lineup. Huffer's first pitch as he looks to bunt. But it will go foul. 0-1 the count here on Githens. Huffer looking in and getting his signs. His pitch caught the outside corner for a strike. 0-2 here early. Githens in a hole. Huffer's pitch. That ball is chopped and rolled over right to the first baseman. He will toss it over to Huffer, and he will beat him in time for the third out. Quick inning here for O'Day. Good play discipline from Downer, but unfortunate base running error will lead to pretty much a 1-2-3 inning. We will be right back on the Irish Sports Network on YouTube from Bannerwood Park. We are back from Bannerwood Park, ready for the top of two here. So we have leading off for the Eastside Catholic Crusaders, Jack Lee, the catcher.
Now batting the catcher, number 13, Jack
Lee. Lee in his first outing against the O'Day Fighting Irish went 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Hopefully the Irish can repeat that same performance for him as he drills Lee on the first pitch. He didn't appear to be too happy with that one, right in the back. EC has an early base runner here in this one. That'll have Nick Barrick, the 7-hitter, coming up for the Crusaders. We'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher, number 15, Dallas Daly, football standout for their team as well. EC looking to put more insurance on the board for them. You don't want to hang on to a 1-0 lead against this O'Day team that can easily come back. So that's their main goal of this outing. And so far this inning is Galvin's pitch is in the dirt for ball 1, 1-0 on Barrick. Galvin gets a sign in his pitch. Just a bit high and outside, 2-0 the county air on Barrick. Galvin's pitch once again is way outside for 3-0 count now. Galvin's pitch is low. Throw from Githens. He will be out. What a throw from Githens. I believe the runner started his slide a bit too early. But nonetheless, a big first out here in the top of the second inning for O'Day. Seems to be the norm. Joe Githens throwing guys out from behind the plate. He's done that multiple times this year, and what a shocker he does it there once again. That pitch is just a bit outside to push the count to 3-1. Excuse me, 3-2 on Barrick. Galvin's full count pitch as that ball rolls foul. We will do it over again. Galvin goes into his windup and the full count pitch in the dirt for ball 4. And EC does have another base runner on, in fact.
Now batting the second baseman, number 18, Zach Seeger.
Zach Seeger coming to the plate here for the Crusaders, looking to put some more damage on the board for them and extend their 1-0 lead as Galvin's pitch is in there for strike 1. Umpire, in fact, does take quite a while to get the strike call, so you got to be paying attention on there. It's gotten me and maybe it's gotten a couple of you guys at home, as that pitch is, in fact, outside for a 1-1 count here on Seeger now. The batter will call time as Galvin will step off. Galvin's 1-1. That ball has hit us on a slow roller over to Nolan for at second. Throw it backhand. What a double play there from Richard Barkley. Over to Nolan, over to Barkley, fires it over to Asa over at first. 6-4-3 double play. What a way to end the top of the second inning as Eastside is not able to put a run on the board. We will go to the bottom of 2. Your score, Eastside 1, O'Day nothing. We will be right back from Bannerwood Park. We are back and ready for the bottom of the second inning as Asa Reese, your cleanup hitter, will lead off for the Irish in this inning. Huffer went 1-2-3, essentially, and faced the minimum in the bottom of 1. O'Day looking to change that here. We have the big bats and Asa Reese coming to the plate. Huffer's first pitch. That ball is drilled down the right field line, but it will go foul. 0-1 count here on Asa. O'Day in the big victory on Friday against Blanchette only had 1 hit, but they got the job done on a 1-0 victory, which was led by dominant pitching by Junior Brady Foster on the mound, going 6 innings, and Max Reed getting the save and slamming the door and putting the nail in the coffin on Blanchette as Reese is down here early, 0-2 to Huffer. Huffer's 0-2. Way outside for a ball, 1-2 now. Huffer's 1-2 now. A breaking ball that is lined into center field for a base hit. Good to see Asa getting it going as he rounds first and backs off as the Irish now have their first hit on the game. And hopefully J.J. Abner here, who is right behind Asa, can drive him home. J.J. had the only RBI in that game versus Blanchette, as I mentioned. driving in Davis Downer on a 3-2 walk that the plate discipline was unmatched, holding off a really good couple of pitches from Blanchette, their pitching staff.
J.J. Abner.
His play discipline has got him really far in this season. Hopefully he can do it with the bat here and poke one into the gap. Does pack a little bit of punch despite his small frame and size, as pitch from Huffer is down in the dirt, 1-0 here on Abner. Throws over to try to pick off Asa over at first, but no shot, as the count will remain 1-0 as no pitch is thrown. Huffer's pitch will be just a bit outside for a ball. 2-0 the count. Favorable count here for JJ. Hopefully he can just do something with it. Generous lead over at first for Asa, as Huffer will throw over and he will not get him as he gets back safely. Huffer comes set in his pitch. In the dirt as it gets away by the catcher, as that will be a passed ball and Asa will get the scoring position. Now's a chance for JJ to drive in a run here, especially maybe on a single and especially one in the gap nonetheless. Really good 3-0 count as well. Curious to see if Doyle will give him the take sign or that he will let him swing here. 3-0. Huffer 3-0. Fired right down the middle for a strike. 3-1 count on Abner here. Nonetheless, really a good hitter's count here. And a guy, if you ask any hitter, you want the count 2-1 or 3-1 because that's when you're swinging. That's when you have the advantage. Huffer looking back at Asa over at second base. His pitch, a good pitch down low that gets Abner swinging. Count runs full on JJ. Prime opportunity right here with no outs and a runner on second for the Irish to tie things up. Big pitch here from Eastside and Huffer early in this one as his 3-2. Got him swinging strike 3. Huffer able to battle back from 3-0 and get Abner down swinging. First strikeout of the day for him. And first out of the inning, as that'll bring up Richard Barkley, senior second baseman, coming to the plate now.
Now batting the second baseman, number 22, Richard Barkley.
So we will have time here from the batter to get things settled. Huffer's first pitch, that ball is drilled into right field. Fairly shallow, but it will go foul on the warning track and right. 0-1 on Barkley. Barkley's 0-1. Good pitch on the outside corner. Is able to get Barkley to go. He's in a hole here early. 0-2 count. Huffer looking back over at second couple times. A breaking ball. That ball will be drilled right to the shortstop. Easy throw over to first and got him. 2 outs here, 6-3 put out, but he will move Asa over to third base, which is critical for a possible pass ball or wild pitch that he can score on.
Now batting the right fielder.
So that'll bring up right fielder Tyler Bugby, the junior. Not usually in the lineup, but in today, giving usual center fielder Declan Brown the day off. Huffer's first pitch to Bugby is down in the dirt for ball 1. Huffer's pitch is another one is outside for 2-0. Reese just looking to jump on an opportunity that's given to him, whether it's a pass ball or wild pitch. Huffer's 2-0. That pitch will be in the dirt. 3-0 count here on Bugby. Really favorable count here if you're Bugby in this situation. As Huffer's 3-0 will be fired in there on the outside corner for a strike. Hopefully Bugby can not have the same fate as JJ and have Huffer come back 3-0 on him. That pitch will catch the outside corner. Good pitch there from Huffer as the count is 3-2 now with two outs. Anything in the outfield here will work that gets down to drive Asa home and tie this game up. Huffer comes set. The 3-2 pitch is way outside. Nearly got by the catcher as Bugby will go aboard with the walk as we now have runners at the corners with 2 outs, and that'll bring up the sophomore left fielder Dominic Scally to the plate. Scally hitting below 200 on the year, but he has been very productive with the hits that he has in fact got. 6 RBIs on the year for him, which proves that times like these are when he gets his hits, as Huffer's pitch is caught in the outside corner and Scally takes a hack at it, which will lead the count to 0-1. Huffer throws over to first to try to nab Bugby, which will not happen. Still 0-1 here on Scally. Huffer's 0-1 to Scally. That ball is in the dirt. Gets past the catcher as Bugby will scamper over to second. Asa Reese coming home. He is in there. Hand gets under the tag. Irish have tied this game in the bottom of the second inning, 1-1. Good heads-up base running there from senior leader Asa Reese, able to get in the tying run as we now have a knotted-up ball game. Also give some credit to Tyler on that one, able to get down to second and have Asa huffing and puffing his way home as he is in there. Pitch to Scally. That ball is dribbled. Good play there by Huffer, the pitcher, as he will toss it over to the first baseman, which will be in time. Irish get one back, though, nonetheless, as this game is knotted up at 1. We'll be going to the top of the third inning. We'll be right back from Bannerwood Park here on YouTube. We are back here ready for the top of the third inning, as we will have the 9-hole hitter for Eastside coming to the play here.
Leading off the third will be the first baseman, number 17.
She'll be the first baseman, number 17, Rowan O'Connor. Galvin's pitch is low for a ball, 1-0 the count. Good pitch there from Galvin, but that ball is taken for a ball, 2-0 the count. Galvin's 2-0. That ball is lined right to the shortstop. Nolan, slow roller, picks it up and fires, and one out here for the Irish in the top of the third inning. That'll bring it back to the top of the lineup. Chasen Beltran leading it off, the designated hitter. Hit a chopper back over to Galvin for an easy 1-3 put out.
Now batting number 3, Chasen Beltran.
Hopefully Galvin can work him into some weak contact as he did last time, as that ball is way outside as it gets passed by Joe. 1-0 the count. Galvin taking the sign from Givens. His stretch in the pitch, that ball is way inside near Beltran's head. Givens will appear to have a talk here with Galvin at the mound. 2-0 the count on Beltran. Galvin just trying to settle himself down in this one. Trying to find his groove and find that strike zone. This pitch there is fouled off into the crowd near the parking lot. 2-1 here on Beltran. Galvin goes into his windup in the 2-1. That ball is chopped right back at him. Good contact as it'll roll into center field for a base hit for Beltran. 1 out single here. We will have DeLucci, the center fielder. Reached on a hit by pitch last time from Galvin. Looking to advance Beltran this time. Guess you could say that hit for Beltran was a bit of unluckiness there from the Irish. Really hard chop, was able to get over the 6'5" Galvin. And just happened to sneak past Isaiah Nolan's glove, who was very fast out there at shortstop and just roll into center field. We will have time here from Galvin. Low playing in over at third base, expecting possibly a bunt here from DeLucci. Galvin's pitch, that ball is chopped softly over to Nolan. Won't get the out at second, but spike over to first. He is in fact safe. Nolan appears not to be too happy with the call, but it will rule it an infield single for DeLucci. Really good speed on the base pass there from him. As Doyle will have a talk with the umpire here.
Now batting number 2, Drew Sanadad.
Potentially trying to change the call. Appeared to be a pretty bang-bang play, as the call in the field will in fact be confirmed. 2 base runners here for Eastside early in this one. Drew Sanadad, who had their best performance, as I mentioned earlier, in the last game against him, going 2 for 3. If you're Eastside, this is the guy you want at the plate to drive in these 2 runners here with 1 out in the top of the third inning. Pitch from Galvin, that ball will be just inside and high for ball 1, 1-0. Galvin's pitch. That ball is smoked into the gap in right center field for Sanidad. Beltran will score easily. It's a runner from first. He is DeLucci. He is heading all the way home, and he will get there standing up. 2 RBI double from Sanidad to push the lead to 3-1 Eastside. Outfielders appear to be playing a little bit in as he smoked that ball way past them in the right center field gap. And they, in fact, paid the price for it. It is now 3-1 Eastside here in the top of the 3rd inning. Good piece of hitting there from Sanidad. Powell now at the plate as he takes a ball, 1-0 the count. Galvin's pitch is just a bit low, 2-0 the count here. Hopefully he can find that zone and start firing strikes in there, because the Irish, they really do need it at this point in the game. Don't want to get down too much here early in the top of the 3rd inning. He will not get the call from the umpire as it pushes to 3-0 here on Powell. Generous lead over at 2 for Sanidad as Galvin takes a long look back at him. That pitch is fired in there for a strike. 3-1 on Powell. Galvin's 3-1. Fired in there. A good pitch and good breaking ball from him there to push the count full. Galvin's full count pitch is as he rings him up. A late call from the umpire. Strikeout looking. Galvin's first of the day. As there are now 2 outs and the right fielder D'Antonio coming to the plate. Crucial out there from Galvin. Now there's 2 outs and you don't have to worry about any kind of sac flies or anything like that in order to get the run home. Pitch of D'Antonio is way high. 1-0 the count on him. Galvin's 1-0. Fired in there for a strike. 1-1 the count here on D'Antonio. D'Antonio will call time as he will step out of the box. We will resume play as Galvin's 1-1 is fired in there, breaking ball for strike 2, 1-2 count. Noticeable change in pace from the game on Friday. That game on Friday went blazing by, considering it was only a 1-0 win for the Irish. This one here, really trudging along here quite slow, only in the top of the 3rd inning as we've been doing this for almost 40 minutes. A pitch from Galvin's way outside as Sanidad will take off for 3rd, which he will be in there. Good throw from Giddens, just Sanidad too fast and gets in there. We will now have a 2-2 count. Really don't want to let Eastside push another run across the board as Galvin's pitch. Got him swinging, strike 3. Good breaking ball there, down and in as the damage has been done, but it will be limited as Eastside is able to put 2 on the board here. 3-1 Eastside going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We will be right back. We are back and ready to get things going here in the bottom of the third inning. Irish needing some runs here as we have the 9-hitter and most days usual leadoff hitter Isaiah Nolan at the plate here. Looking to start a big rally here to get things back in the Irish's favor early in this one. So we know most of the Metro League is probably watching this game very closely, especially the Bishop Blanchette Bears, knowing that whether or not they have to go into a tiebreaker for this one, as they're looking pretty happy right now as Eastside is up, in fact, 3-1 in the bottom of the third inning as Huffer's 1-0 pitch will be in there for a strike. 1-1 count on Nolan. Pitch from Huffer. That ball is chopped down the third baseline. Good play there by Coach Doyle. Barehanded as it count is 1-2 on Nolan. One-two count on Nolan. Huffer's pitch is way high for ball two. 2-2 count. Huffer's 2-2 pitch, way high, about head high on Nolan. Count runs full. Huffer's 3-2. Spiked in the dirt in the other batter's box for a walk. Good eye there from Nolan, able to draw the walk as they now have an early base runner with amazing speed. Nolan may be one of the fastest guys, if not the fastest guy in the Metro League. Another great hitter on the team for O'Day. Davis Downer, in fact, their hottest hitter, as I mentioned. Triple in the last game, and the only home run on the year for the Irish, which was in the other Eastside game. It's like I said, Nolan takes off, and he will be nabbed over at second. As you hear a lot of jeers there from the Irish crowd. I believe he was safe. It was a very close call nonetheless, though. I believe that is Nolan's first time getting caught stealing on the year. One 0 count here on Downer. Ball is way outside, 2-0. 19 for 19 in stolen bases for Isaiah Nolan going into that one. Couldn't make it 20 for 20 as count will run to 3-0 on Downer. The 3-0 pitch to Downer. Chopped, hit off the handle of the bat. That ball will basket catch there from the second baseman. Seegert has 2 outs here early for the Irish. Vaughn Lowe coming to the plate. The third baseman grounded out to the second baseman Seegert, his first time at the plate. Looking to poke one into any part of the outfield and get one down and get a base runner. Pitch is low and will not be called for a strike. 1-0 the count on Lowe. Ball's poked down the right field line and into the parking lot and trees. 1-1 count here on Vaughn. Vaughn's 1-1 is outside and 2-1 count here on Lowe. Good favorable count for him. Ball spiked in there in the left-handed batter's box as we now have a 3-1 count here on Vaughn. Any kind of way to get on base would be preferable for Vaughn. And in fact, the Irish as a whole, they just need base runners at this point in the game. Three-one count is poked, fouled. Oh, almost by me here. Into the parking lot. In fact, I've never had a ball come up here in the booth. And I honestly don't know what I'd do if there was when I have no way of protecting myself and all the gear that we have here. Hopefully that doesn't happen as the count runs full on low. 3-2, that ball is slapped the other way right to the second baseman. He flips it over to first, and that will be the third out of the inning. 1-2-3 inning as Isaiah Nolan gets caught stealing as we will head to the top of the fourth inning. Eastside 3, O'Day 1, and we will be right back on the Irish Sports Network. We are back here ready for the top of the fourth inning as the lights have come on here at Bannerwood Park, and leading off for Eastside is catcher Jack Lee. Reached via hit by pitch on the first time, but did in fact get caught stealing, or the courtesy runner for him did in fact get caught stealing. Galvin's first pitch is way outside and low for a ball. 1-0 count here early. Galvin's pitch, I believe that may have hit him, but nonetheless he did take a swing, so the count will be 1-1 on him. On Lee. Good breaking ball there, in there for a strike. 1-2 count. Hopefully we can see more of that from Galvin. That was a really good pitch there, painting the corner. Shakes off the sign from Githens as he goes into his windup in the pitch. Just a touch outside. He thought he had that one. 2-2. Galvin goes into his windup in the pitch. It's just a bit outside once again. Count runs full here on Lee. Galvin's full count pitch is hit off the handle of the bat, and it will roll foul down the first baseline. Still 3-2, and we will do it over again. Hopefully Galvin can record his third strikeout in the row with this pitch right here. His umpire will call play. Galvin's pitch, that ball is in on the hands on Lee. Popped way up in the air, mile high, as Lowe will make the easy play on it. One out here early for Galvin. That'll bring up left fielder Borak to the plate.
How about left fielder number 9, Nick Barak?
Galvin's first pitch to him is down in the dirt and outside for ball 1. 1-0 count here on Barak. Good pitch there from Galvin. Second pitch, high and outside, paint the corner for a strike. 1-1 the count here on Barak. Another good pitch there as that one paints a high and outside corner once again. 1-2 count here. Galvin appears to be finding his groove as he's working a lot faster than when he was in the first, second, and third innings. 1-2 pitch. That ball is tomahawked and chopped over to Nolan. Charging play, sidearm throw, got him at first. 6-3 put out, and that is the second out of the inning as we now have 18 Seager at the second baseman to the plate. Ground out to a 6-4-3 double play in his first at bat. Breaking ball from Galvin, which is just a bit outside. 1-0 count here. Way up and in, nearly hits Seager. 2-0 count here. As I mentioned, the change of pace here from Galvin is definitely considerable, and you can definitely tell. And it does, in fact, appear to be working as he has gotten 2 quick outs here as he fires a strike in there on the outside corner. 2-1 the count. That ball's tomahawked once again. Easy play here for Richard Barkley as he ranges over and makes a catch. Good outing there for the Irish. 1-2-3 for the Crusaders in that innings. We will head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Your score, Eastside 3, O'Day 1. We'll be right back on the Irish Sports Network. We are back and ready to roll here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Irish needing a couple runs down here early, 3-1. Catcher Joe Githens and Sr. will step in here.
Now batting number 4, Joe Githens.
Definitely one of the guys you need if you want to start a rally here for the Irish, as his first pitch is outside, a breaking ball from Huffer. 1-0 the count. Huffer's pitch will be catching the outside corner. 1-1. One count here to Githens is spiked in the dirt. 2-1 count here as he is ahead. Huffer fires a breaking ball in there, which is going to miss. So it is now a 3-1 count here on Givens. In need of a base runner here as that ball is fired in there, but it will be a walk. Another leadoff walk here for the Irish in the bottom of the 4th inning as we will have a courtesy runner. That'll be Nate Newsom up there.
Your attention, please. In to run for O'Day will be number 5, Nate Newsom. Coming to the plate, number 24, Asa Reese.
Another guy you want to start a rally, if not continue the rally. Asa Reese coming to the plate here. Batting .391 on the year, the highest average at anyone on this team. Have the Irish's only hit on the day as Newsom will get back to first with no play. Nothing pitch as that ball is fouled straight back. 0-1 the count here on Asa. Huffer gets a sign in the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-1 count here. Fires back over to try to nab Newsom, but no play once again. Pitch from Huffer is fired up in the air. Routine play for the center fielder. He will have it as Newsom will trot back over to first. 1 out here for the Crusaders in the bottom of the 4th. Now to bring J.J. Abner to the plate here.
Now batting number 3, J.J. Abner.
Good to see J.J. in the lineup. Again, after an absence for a few games, like I said earlier, he did in fact get a pinch hit RBI on that walk in the Blanchette game that won him it, as he takes a pitch outside but is in there for a strike. Huffer fires over, but no play again on Newsom. Really keeping a close eye on Newsom over there at first base. There is no play once again, though. Count still remains 0-1 on Abner as Huffer's pitch. That ball is drilled right to the shortstop. What a play! Jumping play from Sanidad, the shortstop, is able to get the second out. Can't be too mad at JJ at that one. Hit it right on the line. Very good contact. We'll love to see the exit velocity on that one. Nonetheless, a better play from Sanidad, though, as Richard Barkley will dig in here. Fires over to first once again, but no play. Huffer's pitch in the dirt, but is able to get Barkley swinging. 0-1 the count here early. Now an hour into this one as we are just in the bottom of the fourth inning. This one really trudging along. Could be in for a fine one here as this game is still in fact close. Huffer's pitch just a bit outside. Did in fact clip the corner. 1-1 the count on Barkley. Barkley's pitch is fouled straight back. 1-2 here. I haven't been counting, but that has got to have been at least the fifth time he's thrown over to try to nab Newsom over at first. Good to see the pitcher for him trying to throw over there as Barkley fouls. Just got a piece of that one as he stays alive here with the count remaining at 1-2. Big clutch at bat here for Barkley, trying to get that runner Newsom home. Cut the lead as that ball is way high. 2-2 the count now. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, strike three. High Cheese was able to get him as Huffer gets out of it. Still 3-1 lead here for the Crusaders. We'll be right back for the top of the fifth inning on YouTube.
O'Connor.
We are getting back and ready to start the top of the fifth inning here from Bannerwood Park as Rowan O'Connor will lead it off for the Crusaders as that pitch will be in there for a strike. That pitch is chopped over for Vaughn Lowe. Pretty easy play. On a line over to Asa at first. One out here quickly. That'll bring up Chasen Beltran, the best designated hitter to the plate for the Crusaders. Third at bat in the day. That ball is called in there for a strike. Appears that Patrick has in fact found his groove, finding the strike zone a lot more than he did the first couple of innings that he pitched. That pitch is way outside. 2-1. Hopefully I didn't jinx him there. Beltran gets ahead here. That ball's way outside, but it is poked down the right field line and will roll foul. 2-2 to Beltran. Galvin's pitch, they did in fact say it hit him. Grazed him on the arm as Eastside will have another base runner here.
Now batting number 12, Dax DeLucchi.
Dax DeLucchi coming to the plate here. He is 1 for 1 with a single and a hit by pitch. Scored 2 of the 3 runs that Eastside had so far in this game. Trying to put another run on the board for them. As Galvin's pitch will be hit off the fist. Nolan calling for it as he will get there pretty easily on the first pitch. Quick second out. That'll bring up 3-hole hitter Drew Sanidad.
Now batting number 2, Drew Sanidad.
Drew's 1 for 2 and had the 2 RBI double that put the Crusaders ahead early in the 3rd inning, which is the reason why we are here right now at 3-1, as that pitch will be high and inside for ball 1. Galvin's pitch is popped way up. Another play from Nolan, almost the exact same one, as that will lead to the 3rd out, another F6. Very quick inning for Galvin. Good to see that here in the 5th inning, as
Attention baseball fans, as
we will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Your score, Eastside Catholic 3, O'Day 1. We will be right back on YouTube. We are back here ready for the bottom of the 5th inning as Tyler Bugby will in fact dig in for the Irish in the bottom of the 5th inning, as Irish needs to have some wood to chop. They are ready to get things going with their bats, as that pitch from Huffer, who I believe is still in there, is in there for a strike. Good pitch there from Hoffer once again, able to get Bugby swinging down and outside. Count is now 0-2. Hoffer's pitch is way outside. 1-2 count now on Bugby. Good pitch there from Hoffer. Bugby charging down the first on the drop third strike, and he will get in there. Rule it a strikeout, but no out, as Bugby will hustle down and get to first. Drop third strike leads to something good for the Irish here. Hopefully the end of the lineup, and the leadoff guys after him can bring him home and tie this game up.
Now batting number 19, Dominic Scally.
Dominic Scally takes the first pitch outside for a strike. Or a ball, rather, excuse me. Irish only one hit on the day coming from that single from Asa Reese in the second inning. Huffer will throw over, but not able to get Bugby. Hits is the name of the game if you're O'Day in this one. At this point, you just want to move those runners further along from first to second to third, as that pitch will be in there for a strike. A good pitch from Huffer. One count here on Scally. Bugby will get back safely again. Huffer's been really keeping a close eye on these runners so far in this game, as the catcher was able to throw out Isaiah Nolan for the first time this year, as that pitch will be just a bit outside. Close take there from Scally to push the count in his favor at 2-1. Two-one pitch. Believe they will rule it a foul ball. 2-2 count here, and critical point in this game. Doyle talking to the home plate umpire, believing it may have hit him or whether it went off his bat or not. Two on Scally here. The pitch is just a bit low. Full count here on Scally at a big point in this game, trying to drive a runner home and cut this lead down to 3-2. We will have a little bit of rain starting to fall here as Bugby gets back safely once again. Ball will skip in there in the other batter's box, and that will be a ball four. Now I have runners at first and second with nobody out. Isaiah Nolan coming to the plate. Nolan, who's a regular leadoff hitter, up to the plate now, and it's the guy you can expect things out of. Just able to get on base, and that's what you need to push these runners 90 or 180 feet over. Pitching coach will have a talk with Huffer, the pitcher out there. I believe this is just a buy time to get the other pitchers in the bullpen warmed up. But from what I can see, I believe there is no pitcher warming up. Oh, I take that back. There's the catcher. There's a guy warming up in the bullpen for Eastside right now. We'll get you that info on who is warming up as soon as we can. Here, Isaiah Nolan coming to the plate now. Chance from the O'Day dugout coming as Huffer's pitch outside for ball one. 1-0 on Nolan. Nolan's 1-0 pitch. Tries to bunt. Did they say he pulled back? But they believe it will be a foul tip into the glove. 1-1 count. Big point in this game. Maybe one of the best chances the Irish get late in this one. First and second, nobody out. Good leadoff hitter up as he gets a bunt down, but it goes right back to the pitcher, and they will... No, they won't! The ball gets away from the third baseman. Bugby running third, heading for home. He is in there safely. Nolan will advance to second as Scally will get in there at third. What a way to take advantage of the fielding error from Eastside Catholic there, as the lead is now 3-2 Eastside with nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Unfortunate turn of events for Eastside as the Irish have the go-ahead run only 180 feet away over at second base right now. That'll bring up Davis Downer to the plate. This is really the guy you want if you really want to drive in a run or two. As I've mentioned many times on the broadcast, hottest hitter on the team, which is the reason he's batting leadoff right now. One-0 pitch to Downer. Good breaking ball, which is in there for a strike. 1-1 count. Huffer comes set in the pitch. That ball is drilled into center field for a base hit. Scally scoring easily. Nolan rounding third, heading for home. He is in there. The Irish take the lead 4-3 on a 2 RBI single from guess who? Davis Downer, your leadoff hitter. And as I mentioned, I was right. He is the hottest hitter on this team. 4-3 lead Irish here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Triple D is his nickname, and he is living up to that. Irish have stormed back in this one. Being down 2, now they are up 1, and still nobody out here. For I believe we'll have a pinch hitter for Vaughn Lowe, Zach Proctor, and that'll be the end of the day for Huffer. We will have a pitching change for Eastside Catholic. We will be right back in a minute here on YouTube.
Number 8, Conley Porter.
We are back here
The Irish,
on YouTube.
30.
We have a pinch hitter here for Vaughn Lowe, Zach Proctor. And I believe we have a new bump, and yes, we in fact do have a big bump. Charlie Porter on the mound for Eastside as Proctor hits a ball a mile high. Going out for it is the shortstop, Sanidad, as he will get there for a fairly routine play. We will have one out. Quick out for the new pitcher, Porter. That'll dig in catcher Joe Givens to the plate. At this point, the Irish are just looking for some insurance as they look to add to their 4-3 lead. No one-run lead is ever safe. And just adding more runs doesn't hurt at all. Pitch from Porter. In there for a strike. A good pitch on the inside corner. 0-1 here on Givens. Porter looking in as he steps off. Porter's pitch. He will throw it back over to second, as I believe the shortstop wasn't expecting a throw, but he is able to back it up nonetheless, as it's still 1-0. Keeping a close eye on Downer there. Downer does, in fact, have very good speed. Second in stolen bases on the year for the team, right behind Isaiah Nolan, who has 19. Pitch to Joe is rolled over down on the first baseline, which will go foul. 1-1 to count. Excuse me, 0-2 is the count, actually, on Joe. Porter looking in, getting the sign. Really trying to take his time with these pitches to Givens as his pitch brushes him off the plate. Count is now 1-2. Porter takes a look back at Downer as he will throw over there, but there will be no play as Sanidad really isn't trying to get why he's throwing over there, as I believe he is not covering. He's only backing up. Porter looks in as a pitch. That ball is drilled into right field as it will get away from the right fielder. Trying to make a good play on it as Downer will get over to third, and it gets by the catcher as another run will score! 5-3 Irish here in the bottom of the fifth inning. What a turn of events in this one. Right fielder tries diving for it, can't come up with it as he fires it home, and it gets by the catcher as another run will score for insurance for the Irish. What a crazy turn of events and at bat there for Givens. Give him a benefit of the doubt on that one. Give him a hit.
In to run for the Irish, number 5, Nate Newsom. Coming to the plate, number 24, Asa Reese.
Nate Newsom in there to run for Givens as a courtesy runner. That'll bring up Asa Reese to the plate. Porter's pitch is in there for strike one to Reese. Very long inning for the Irish, but nonetheless, you can't really complain as they have stormed back with 4 runs in this inning as Ace will try swinging at one in the dirt. 0-2 count here early. Catcher Lee will have a quick conference with the pitcher. Porter's pitches. Newsom will take off for third, and he is in there. But Asa does, in fact, strike out. The runner will move over 90 feet, but there will be 2 outs for Abner coming to the plate now.
Now batting number 3, J.J. Abner.
Porter's pitch is catching the high and outside corner for a strike. 0-1 count here on Abner. That is a good pitch. Another one in there for Porter. 0-2 here early. He seemed to found his groove, only throwing strikes to Reese, and now only strikes here so far to Abner. That pitch is a high breaking ball, which misses. 1-2 now. Porter's pitch is high and outside. 2-2. High and inside, pushes the count full. 3-2, 2 outs, runner on third. Another run would not be terrible. It'd, in fact, be very good to push the lead to 6-3 in favor of the Irish. Pitch from Porter. Drilled into left field for a base hit. That will score a run. J.J. Abner, his first hit of the day, as the Irish's lead is advanced to 6-3. Good piece of hitting there from Abner. He had very solid contact with that liner right to the shortstop. That one was able to find the hole in the infield, as it will get another run home to make the lead 6-3, excuse me, O'Day.
Now batting number 22.
As they have batted around with Richard Barkley coming to the plate now. Pitch from Porter's way outside, nearly got past the catcher. A good stop there from Lee, 1-0. That ball is poked high in the air. First baseman unable to get to it, as it will go into the bleachers on the east side. Bleachers, 1-1 to Barkley. Pitch is hit high in the air. Drifting back is the right fielder. He will make the catch, and that will end the inning. Nonetheless, a massive inning for the Irish. 5 runs scored to push the lead to 6-3. O'Day. We'll be right back from the Irish Sports Network here on YouTube for the top of the 6th inning.
Your attention, please.
We are back for the final 2 innings of this one here from Bannerwood Park. We will now have a new pitcher here for the Irish. Teague Halligan coming into the plate.
Number 4, Charlie Powell.
Coming in on the mound, excuse me. Swing JV varsity guy, PO on varsity. He's getting his first varsity start of the year. Good luck to him, and hopefully he can shut this one down for the Irish as first pitch is way outside for a ball. 1-0 the count here on cleanup hitter Powell. Halligan's pitch is down in the dirt, 2-0 early here on Powell. Halligan goes into his windup in the pitch. It's fouled straight back down the right field line into the parking lot. 2-1 count. Halligan will step off. His 2-1. In the dirt and outside for a ball. 3-1 to count. Three-one count. Good hitter. Good count for Powell here, the cleanup hitter. Halligan's pitch is down in the dirt for ball 4. Leadoff walk for Powell, trying to get something done and get this lead back and tie it up, or possibly tie it up for the Crusaders, as the right fielder D'Antonio will dig in here.
Now batting number 6, Jack D'Antonio.
Halligan in the stretch. His first pitch to D'Antonio is high and outside for ball 1. Teague just trying to calm himself down. First varsity start. Could have a couple jitters in him, as that pitch is called for a strike. Good pitch there from Halligan. 1-1 count. His 1-1 is hit off the handle. Charging on it is Nolan. Will he get the guy at first? He will not. Blazing speed from D'Antonio as an infield single for him, as there is now runners at first and second with nobody out here in the top of the 6th inning. That'll bring up the catcher, Jack Lee.
Now batting number 13, Jack Lee.
Can't really do anything about that if you're the Irish. Just a good hustle play from D'Antonio, able to get there. One of those unlucky plays you get every now and then. Halligan's first pitch to Lee is that one will catch the outside corner for a strike. If you listen to the game versus Garfield, Halligan on the mound was in fact my partner in that game commentating it. Great commentator and also pretty good ball player. Hopefully he can get out of this one and get out of a big jam, as that pitch is hit off the handle. Right to Nolan. He will step on second and fire it over to first. Reese cannot make the pick. It would be a tough play irregardless. He does get one out, though, as the runner at second is ruled out, as he will head back to the dugout. Runners at the corners here with one out, as the left fielder Barack will dig in.
Now batting number 9, Nick Barack.
A nice routine double play here would be very preferable. Ball gets away from Reese as the runner will come home from third. Bit of a miscue by the Irish's defense as Eastside is able to cut the lead down from 6-4, 6-3 to 6-4. Rule that an E3 on the play. That pitch is chopped over to Vaughn Lowe at third. Headed for second for one. The play at first will be not in time. Another good hustle play there from Barack. 2 outs. Lead runner is out, which is a good thing for O'Day. But there is still a runner at first, as that'll bring up, I believe, possibly a pinch hitter here for Eastside.
Your attention now batting for Eastside Catholic, number 5, Charles Pennington.
Pinch hitter is Charles Pennington for Eastside. Good thing for the Irish now. There's only 2 outs, or there is 2 outs as he takes a strike there. Good pitch from Halligan. Pitch is fouled off. Pennington in the hole early here. 0-2. Hopefully he can fire a good pitch in there and get out of this one with only 1 run given up. Pitch gets away from Githens as a runner will scamper over to second base. Be ruled a passed ball. Halligan comes set. Stretch in the pitch. Be a foul ball. Just got a piece of it was Pennington. Able to stay alive here. 1-2 count. Halligan comes set and the 1-2 pitch is fouled. Back into the O'Day bleachers. We will do it over again. Taking a deep look in, getting a sign is Halligan. Generous lead over at second. His pitch is high and outside. Joe fires back down to second. Will he get him? Ooh, he just sneaks in there as the runner. 2-2 count. That ball was way high out of the zone. Halligan comes set. Stretching the pitch. Little fister off the arms, but no easy problem for Nolan as that ball will be caught by him. F6 on the line out. We will head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Your score, O'Day 6, Eastside Catholic 4. We will be right back on YouTube. We are back here ready for the bottom of the 6th inning as we will have Tyler Bugby leading off here for the Irish. New pitcher in for Eastside, Quinn Lowry, trying to throw for them as he fires one in the dirt for ball 1. That ball is through the hole for a base hit. 3rd hit of the year for Tyler Bugby. Leadoff single here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Good piece of hitting there from Bugby, pushing it the opposite way and through the hole in the infield.
Now batting number 19, Dominic Scally.
Dominic Scally coming to the plate once again, reached via walk in the 5th inning and grounded out to the pitcher in the 2nd inning. Trying to tally on some insurance here for the Irish in the bottom of the 6th inning. Most likely their last chance, but never say never if you're Eastside. His pitch will be a bunt, but it's fouled straight back in. Almost caught in the fencing over there. 0-1 count. Lowry comes set. His pitch, another bunt attempt, but he pulled back. 1-1 now. Lowry's 1-1. Gets past the catcher as that will be a passed ball as Bugby will advance over to second base. Scally did everything he could to get out of the way of that one. That ball was coming in hot. Two one count. Lowry's pitch. Another bunt attempt and another one that gets by the catcher as Bugby will once again move 90 feet on a passed ball. Way to take advantage of the opportunities given to you if you're Bugby. Infield playing way in to avoid the runner from coming home on a ground ball as that pitch is inside for ball 4. Scally draws another walk on the day. Good eye for him as we now have runners at the corners with nobody out. That'll bring Andy Strathy to the plate.
Your attention please, now batting for the Irish, number 23, Andrew Strathy.
Strathy had a big 2 RBI base knock in the game last Wednesday versus Blanchette that almost came up for a big Irish comeback, but to no avail. Good piece of hitting either way as he will take one for a strike as Scally will swipe second. Lowry's pitch is way inside. 1-1 count now on Strathy. Lowry's 1-1 as that ball is chopped over to the shortstop. Looking over at home, but no throw. It isn't recorded out, but Bugby will score nonetheless. 7-4 Irish here in this one. Good RBI there for Strathy.
Now batting number 9, Davis.
Scally will also advance to third on the 6-3 putout RBI from Strathy. That'll put Davis Downer at the plate. That pitch gets past the catcher as Scally will come home and put another run on the board for the Irish. 8-4 the lead. Third pass ball that inning for the Irish. Not a good inning nonetheless for the catcher behind the dish there. Downer facing a 1-0 count here from Lowry. His pitch, that ball is fouled straight up. It'll be into the crowd here, a couple rows in front of me, as that ball will go into the crowd. 1-1 count. I mentioned before, never had a single ball come up where I am. Really not looking forward to it either, as we've almost had two this game. High breaking ball, didn't catch the top of the zone, 2-1. Hearing the barks and woofs from the O'Day dugout as that pitch is driven into left center field. That's a gapper. Downer rounding first. He wants to. The throw in from the left fielder. He will get in there safely. Hopefully Downer isn't hurt, as he did have a rough headfirst slide. He appears to be all right, just shaking up a little bit with the chest right into the base, as hopefully he takes a few minutes to shake it off here. Never a good feeling. He appears he wants to stay in the game, though. Two for three on the day, and he continues to stay red hot on the year.
Now batting number 12, Vaughn Lowe.
Coming to the dish now is Vaughn Lowe. Davis's average is now up to 308 on the year. Another O'Day hitter batting in the 300s. Crazy to say the least. As Lowe will smoke one into left field, just foul. Would have for sure driven in Downer to push the lead to 9-4, but just a few inches off that foul line in left field, as he will do it over again. 0-1 the count on him. Pitch from Lowry. Gets away from him. Way high. 1-1 count. Lowry will come set. Take a look back at Downer, and his pitches fouled straight back, hitting the speaker, and what a catch there by the catcher Lee. Came back right at him. 1-2 count now on Lowe. Pitching coach will go out there and have a talk with Lowry. Only one out here. The runner on second for the Irish. Lowry finally comes set his 1-2 pitch. High over the head of Velo. 2-2 count. Lowry taking a long time in between pitches. It's 2-2. In the dirt for ball 3. The count runs full on Velo. Full count, you hear the Irish dugout pounding the dugout. Downer will take off as that is a walk, and there will be no throw down to third. A stolen base for Downer, and a walk for Velo as that'll dig in Joe Githens, the catcher, to the plate. Good plate discipline on that whole at-bat from Lowe. That'll be it on the day for Lowry. Only a third of an inning manufactured for him. We will have a new pitcher, number 14, Nolan Curran. As we will be right back here on YouTube from the Irish Sports Network. We are back in continuation of the bottom of the 6th inning as Nolan Curran, like I mentioned earlier before the break, on the bump from the Eastside Catholic Crusaders as Joe Githens will dig in now. Pitch from Curran is low for a ball. 1-0 here on Githens. Curran's 1-0 is way inside and brushes Githens off the plate. 2-0. Curran's 2-0 pitch now brushes him off once again as Lowe will scamper over to second. Joe way ahead now. 3-0 3-0 count here to Joe as that ball is way high for ball 4. 4 pitches, not really anywhere close to the zone. The base is loaded for your cleanup hitter. Asa Reese coming up. Good situation for him. Hopefully he can drive 3 runs home. Nice shot down the line or in the gap would do the job perfectly for that to happen. We'll get, I believe, Isaiah Nolan, or no, Joe Gillens will in fact stay on first base. Loud pounding from the O'Day Irish dugout as breaking ball taking a huge hack on that one. Strike one swinging to Asa. Curran goes into his windup, and that will be a balk. Bases loaded, not the best situation for that if you're Eastside, as Downer will score on the balk, as it is now a 9-4 lead in favor of O'Day. Still only 1 out. Pitch is driven into center field for a base hit. 1 run will score. That is Vaughn Lowe. Joe Giddens rounding third, scores, standing up. The lead is now up to 7, and double digits are what the Irish are in. 11-4 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Second hit of the day for Asa. Another single and 2 more RBIs for him on the year.
J.J. Abner.
J.J. Abner digging in now. Pitch to him is just a bit inside. Ball 1. Second pitch of the at-bat is in there for a strike, 1-1. Talked about insurance multiple times in this game, and the Irish have done more than that, padding the lead now to 7. Ball is poked a mile high into the air. Center fielder will go after it. In fact, that will be the second baseman as he will make the routine pop-up play. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So we'll have another pinch hitter, Nate Newsom, coming to the plate now.
Your attention, please. Now batting for the Irish, number 5, Nate Newsom.
Pinch hitter. Good to see the senior get in there for one of the few at-bats that he's had this year. Pitch is chopped over the pitcher's head as he will step on. Second baseman will step on second base and retire the final out of the innings. 5 runs again for the Irish in the bottom of the 6th inning. Your score 11-4 O'Day. We'll be right back for the top of the 7th when we get back on the Irish Sports Network here on YouTube. We are back for the top of the 7th inning as
Now batting
Halligan will
17,
remain on the mound, trying to put this one away and send us all home happy for the Irish as Halligan's first pitch is popped up straight in the air. Center fielder Downer will go after, but it will be the right fielder. Bugby calling him off for it. 1 out here on the first pitch. And F9 right away as top of the order, Chasen Beltran will come up to the plate for Eastside Catholic.
Now batting number 3, Chasen Beltran.
Halligan's pitch is fouled straight off into the parking lot. Just got over the fence. 0-1 here. Halligan into his windup in the pitch. Low and outside for ball 1. 1-1 here on Beltran. Halligan's 1-1 is high, about head high, and Beltran 2-1 now. The 2-1 now is in the opposite, down to the dirt to push it to 3-1. Hopefully Halligan can fire some strikes in there and send us all home with an 11-4 victory. His 3-1 is in the dirt once again, and that is a walk for Beltran, his first of the day. Digging now, we have Dax DeLucci coming to the plate.
Now batting number 12, Dax DeLucci.
One for 2 on the day with a single, and has scored 2 of the 4 Eastside runs as that ball is in there for a strike. Pitches behind DeLucci as Beltran will get into second standing up. A wild pitch will be ruled. One on DeLucci. Pitch is fouled down the right field line and over the fence into the bullpen. 1-2. Halligan comes set. The 1-2 fouled off once again. We will do it over again. Halligan trying to put him away here on the second out of the 7th inning. And ultimately just end this game. As the pitch is chopped over to third base, but it will roll foul. Good play made over there by the Eastside coach. Still 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is just a tad low. 2-2 now. Halligan's 2-2. In on the hands and is ripped down the left field line, but way foul. Long at bat for DeLucchi at the plate now. Halligan's pitch is down in the dirt to push the count full. As DeLucchi is battled back from being in a hole 0-2 to 3-2 now. Full count pitch from Halligan is inside as it brushes off DeLucchi. Runners at first and second, and one out for Drew Sanidad, who had a 2 RBI double in the third inning to push the Eastside lead to 3-1. But pretty much ever since that happened in the fifth inning on, Irish have just taken this lead by storm to push it to 11-4, outscoring them 10-1 in that phase.
Now batting number 2, Drew Sanidad.
First pitch to Sanidad. Catches the outside corner for a strike. A good pitch there from Halligan. His 0-1 to Sanidad. In the dirt for ball 1, 1-1. Halligan's 1-1 to Sanidad. High. He will fire down the first Givens, but no play. 2-1 count now. Hitters count for Sanidad as he's looking to drive home a run or two with runners in good position for him, as that pitch is just a bit outside. Good framework from Jill, but just couldn't get the job done enough. 3-1 count. Three-one pitch. Good pitch there. Sanidad was really late on that one. Another full count for Halligan. Halligan's full count pitch. That ball is a chopper through the hole for a base hit, as Beltran will get the stop sign from his third base coach. Bases are now loaded with one out. Runners will move from station to station.
Now batting number 4,
Charlie Powell digging in now. For the Crusaders is their cleanup hitter. Liner will get past the second baseman. One run will score. The runner from second coming home, and he will get in there standing up, as Eastside putting a couple more runs on the board to make it 11-6 Irish lead. Coach Doyle will go out to the mound to have a talk, or possibly have a pitching change here. Halligan will come off the mound, as we will now have another pitcher. I believe it will be Jeffrey Woods, the lefty. In fact, it will be Jeffrey Woods, a junior southpaw, now pitching for the Irish. We'll be back on YouTube in a bit. 11-6 Irish the lead. We are back, and with the pitching change, the junior southpaw Jeffrey Woods on the mound for O'Day, trying to shut the door on this one. Only need 2 outs here, but Eastside does have runners on first and second, which could drive in a couple more runs. Pitch from Woods is a good pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Woods' pitch is just a bit outside. Close to the corner. Surprised the umpire didn't give it to him. 1-1 the count. Good breaking ball there from Woods. Caught on the outside corner for a strike. 1-2 now on D'Antonio, the right fielder. His pitch off the chest protector of Givens gets away. Count is now 2-2 on D'Antonio. Woods is 2-2. Outside for a ball as the count runs full. Full count pitch from Woods. That ball is fouled. Into the batting cages over on the O'Day side. Count is still full. Pitch from Woods, breaking ball which is high, and it'll lead to a walk of D'Antonio. The Crusaders now have the bases juiced with only 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning, excuse me. That'll bring up Jack Lee to the plate, the catcher. Pitch is fired in there on the outside corner from Woods. 0-1 the count on Lee. Good pitch there. hopefully we can see more of that from Jeffrey and can just get us out of here. Nice double play ball to roll one up would be perfect. No pitch ruled from the umpire as I believe the batter called time. We will resume play. Woods' pitch is in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 now on Jack Lee. Woods' 1-1 is way high. Trying to get back to first is D'Antonio, which he does. 2-1 count now. Pitch is drilled down the left field line. That is straight up crushed. Would have kept that fair. That ball would have been way out of here onto the forest, maybe onto the road. Count is 2-2. Pitch from Woods. Fouled straight back. We will do it again. Another foul ball from Lee. Two count. We will resume play. Woods is 2-2. Drilled into center field. It'll be right at the center fielder downer. A good play. Also good contact from Lee. Just happened to hit it right at him. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning.
Now batting number 9, Nick Barak.
Nick Brock, the Eastside Crusaders' last chance here. First pitch from Woods. Not quite in there. Pretty close call. Could have gone either way. 1-0 the count. Bases juiced for Eastside as that pitch is in there. Inside corner for strike one. 1-1 the count on Barak. Chop down the third baseline for a strike as the Crusaders are down to their last strike in this one. One-two count on Barak. Woods' 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just a bit high. Count is now to 2-2. Just one more strike is all it is for the Irish now. The 2-2. Drilled right to Nolan. His momentum. Oh no, the ball got out of his glove. A run will score. Nolan thought he had a sure-handed out at second, but the ball just slipped out of his glove. Ruled that an E6 on the play as a run will score for Eastside Catholic to make the lead 11-7 O'Day now. Unfortunate turn of events there for O'Day as the bases will still remain loaded. You'll now have Seeger, the second baseman, digging into the plate with a tying run. How about that at the plate for Eastside Catholic? That ball is taken for a ball as Woods takes a long look back at second. His pitch fired in there for a strike. The 1-1. Chop to third. Tough play from Vaughn Lowe as it's ruled an out. Wow, would you look at that? I think the runner thought it was a foul ball. But nonetheless, the game is over and the Irish defeat the Crusaders 11-7, which means that they now have a share of the Mountain Division Metro League title with Bishop Blanchette, and it will come down to a coin toss to determine who gets that number 1 seed on the year. It's been a fun regular season for the Irish, ending their campaign at a very respectable record. That being said, I am your commentator, Andrew Byer, the voice of O'Day Baseball. We will be right back and see you later here from Bannerwood Park. 11-7, your final score here.